Today on Cutler's Court.
You're just trying to figure out, is this person the right person? I think she is, but I'm not sure, and you need some help with that.
She wants to buy a $340 handbag, right? And I say, I can't do that. I gotta give you gas. You gotta make sure you eating, and that's more important than that handbag.
Is that true? You wanted the bag?
As a token of appreciation, Your Honor, I've sacrificed so much for this relationship. I'm not asking for a lavish wedding. I'm just asking for something simple at a courthouse for now, a ring, but he doesn't feel that way. And I'm here to understand why.
Will he stay or will he go? This is Cutler's Court. Germaine Brundage is petitioning his girlfriend to take a compatibility test to determine if their relationship can be saved. He believes Soya's past traumas and her urgency to get married have created tension between them. After 2 years together, he's questioning whether their love is strong enough to last. Soya Key says she's ready to walk down the aisle, no matter the results. She's hoping the judges can help them find common ground before taking the next step in their relationship.
Your Honors, this is case 2091, Brundage versus Key.
All right, Mr. Brundage, tell me a little bit about what's going on.
How you doing? I'm here today to see if me and my girl, Soya, is compatible or not. Sometimes we may not see eye to eye on things, and I'm not ready for marriage until I know for sure that we are compatible.
Miss Key, what are you here for?
Hi, Your Honor. I am here to get the results of me and Germaine's compatibility test and to fight for our relationship. Despite Germaine now having second thoughts about us being compatible or not, I'm here to fight for our love.
All right, you in it to win.
I'm in it to win it.
All right. What is it that you're not seeing eye to eye that's making you go, okay, wait a minute, let me see about this?
I would say the plating of the food, for example. So one day I made some steak, asparagus, and rice, right? So I went to make it all fancy on the plate, you know, bring it to my woman. She didn't like the way it was plated. Everything touching each other, everything touching.
So I see you got some exhibits over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Show me which one looks like what you did.
So this right here is how I would plate it, right?
Nicely done.
So you
How I
got,
would plate it.
Is that hot? Because
Yes.
and so it's drizzled with some kind of sauce.
Yes,
Okay.
it was a
That looks
hot
good.
ranch sauce.
Yeah.
all right, now hold on before you move. What's wrong with that plate? Question mark?
I don't like my food touching. He's known that from the get-go.
Now,
It's been like that my whole life.
When you say touching, it's one thing like, you know, maybe the juice from the greens may run over to something. That's one thing. But just a leaf touching something else.
Yes, I can't.
You can't even do that.
No. I've always been picky growing up.
Okay.
As far as just not liking condiments and my stuff touching. My mom used to have plates with dividers. So I'm kind of used to that. Me being in a group home after I lost my mom at the age of 16, we weren't able to choose what we wanted to eat and when we wanted to eat. So me being 27 now, I have a say-so on what I'm able to eat and how I want it. And I appreciate him, but however, he knows that I'm very specific about my food.
Okay.
Well, let me see the other plate. So what's the other plate?
So the difference between this plate is that everything is neatly on the plate. She probably had a ranch sauce on the side. I plated just like this. The asparagus not touching nothing, the rice not touching anything, the steak not touching anything.
Okay.
And did Miss Key like that plate?
Yeah, she likes this plate a lot better than this plate. Even when we go out to restaurants, I have to bring dividers with me.
Oh.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
you know,
So wait a minute. Y'all are
people
at
in
a
the restaurant looking at
restaurant
me
and
crazy.
he's like, I need y'all to put her food on this plate?
Or separate
Yes.
plates.
or they'll bring the food to the table
Yes.
and I separate it.
You got to bring
I bring my bag.
divider plate.
I got my plates in the bag. It's a side bag. Got the plates in it. I pull it out at the table.
And what does
Yeah.
the server say when you're doing all this? They
Everybody in
just
the
looking?
restaurant looking crazy.
And,
And like, really?
and you don't
Okay.
care.
She don't like her food touching
He
at
loves
all.
me. He's supposed to look out for me.
All right.
Okay, so I can see how, you know, at first I was like, come on, Mr. Brundage, this isn't big, but I can see this being an issue. Like you're at a fine restaurant and you got all your little cafeteria
Everybody's looking
plates.
like, did they really bring this here?
All right. But even in the big picture, that is a little much. I think we all can agree to that. But is it a deal killer in terms of this relationship going forward?
I wouldn't say it's a killer of our relationship.
Okay.
It's just something I have to adjust to. You know, as a man, I have to adjust to it. And if you don't mind, can I tell you a story about my cancer and how I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
okay.
just want to say one thing. Just, you know, surprise him and bring your own plate now and again. Just mix it up a little bit. All right.
So, I say about 4 or 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and how I got it was from black mold and asbestos working up on the houses, Fortune 500 builders, with my family. So, one day I had this real bad cough, didn't know what it was, and then all of a sudden I started having pains in my chest, or affecting my heart. I also had a tumor on my heart. I had a 6-inch tumor on my heart, which pushed my heart to the right side, and then my lung collapsed 98%. They had to go in with 3 tubes on the side for my lungs so I could breathe, and then they put a heart tube in me too also.
Okay.
So they did a biopsy
Yes,
on
sir.
my lymph node, and come to find out it had black mold and asbestos in it. From me breathing in up under the houses. So that's how I got it.
Okay.
And,
how are you doing now?
I'm doing great now. I still have the port in my chest, just in case the cancer comes back. I got like another 2 years. Then they're gonna remove it.
Well, we're praying.
That's good to hear,
That, that 2 years from now it's gone.
And Soya also beat cancer as well.
I had cancer as well, too, Your Honor.
Wow.
Yes, I had
Not
stage...
at the same time.
No.
Okay.
I was 16. It was a few months after I had just lost my mother. I was in defects care due to not having family to take care of me. And I went to the doctor and they found out I had stage 4 dermafibrosarcoma. I had to have emergency surgery, so I don't have a abdominal wall on my left side of my body.
Wow.
Yes, so.
And you're cancer-free now?
Yes, I'm in remission.
So that's got to make me think a couple who can overcome cancer twice can surely get past a food plating issue to make this relationship work.
Germaine, yes,
I think
I've got hope.
we can.
But is there more?
Is there anything else on your mind?
Financial issues.
Coming up,
So if you had to choose between handbag and essentials like food, utilities, which one are you gonna pick?
The handbag, because I have a job of my own.
do you have a relationship that's gone bad? Submit your case at cutlerscourt.com.
Even when we go out to restaurants, I have to bring dividers with me.
And what does
Yeah.
the server say when you're doing all this? They
Everybody in
just
the
looking?
restaurant looking crazy.
And you don't
Okay.
care.
She don't like her food touching
He
it
loves
all.
me. He's supposed to look out for me.
What's going on?
So when me and Germaine first met, he was working, but due to health issues with his port and everything, he's taken a break, which has caused me to take a kind of a shorter route with my education and put it on hold. So
Okay.
that's been kind of an issue because I had plans to go to school in January last month, but I haven't been able to go due to having to take care of the household and work.
So talk to me about that. Where were you wanting to go to school?
I was supposed to go to school to Southern Crescent to finish my LPN or to start. I really wanted to initially do surgical tech, but when I graduated in 2016, it was only 2 technical colleges in Georgia that had that, which was in Savannah or North Georgia. And I didn't have the resources to go to either.
Okay.
So that has played a part in our relationship due to, you know, Germaine has known the entire relationship that I planned on going back to school. And I told him in the previous months it would be last month, but due to finances, I had to put my education on hold. And it's become a huge issue in our relationship.
All right. And when you say it's become a huge issue, I know it's important to you. Does he not think it's important? Is he dismissive of it? When you say it's a huge issue in your relationship, what do you mean by that?
Germaine is working, but only limited hours due to his health condition.
She wants to buy a $340 handbag, right? And I say, I can't do that. I gotta give you gas. You gotta make sure you eating. And that's more important than that handbag. And she say, oh, well, I think I deserve it. And I'm like, yeah, you do, but this is more important than that bag. So we have to come together and figure that out.
Miss Key, is that true? You wanted the bag?
As a token of appreciation, Your Honor, I've sacrificed so much for this relationship.
Sister likes a nice handbag just like anybody else. But I also want to eat and have my lights on and have gas in the car. So if you had to choose between handbag, and essentials like food, utilities, which one are you gonna pick?
The handbag, because I have a job of my own. I can help financially.
Okay. That's
you know,
important. That's important to know.
A question I was going to ask Mr. Brundage, and I think she's already answered that, is the handbag an isolated incident, or is that just an example of an underlying problem? And I think we
that's
just got
an
our
example.
answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. That's an example of the underlying problem we having. She wanted to put that bag over this bill or that bill, or put this bag over this cell phone bill. Like, we need our cell phones to talk. So if our cell phone bill like $278, I'm gonna spend that $270 out of that $340 from that handbag. So I'm gonna spend that.
Well, you only live once, Your Honor.
And you
it
are
was
speaking
on
from
sale.
experience. Yeah.
The bag was on sale, and I
Okay.
don't ask him for too much.
Wait.
So I felt like he could have made that sacrifice.
I embrace that you only live once. And I think if you've had a diagnosis where life is precious, you're like, look at here, we don't know whether we're gonna be here tomorrow or not.
Yes, ma'am.
I get that. But I also know if I am here tomorrow, I want my lights to come on and I want to be able to eat.
We gotta get
And
to
that
work.
may be because I'm a 60-year-old black woman and we just want to eat and have our lights on. That may be. But I think that there is some benefit to coming to an agreement about how to make that happen so that he's comfortable and you're comfortable and you're not without food. You're not without gas.
Well, Your
And
Honor,
that's especially important as you all are talking about marriage.
Up next,
Now, Dr. Johnson, I don't want to put any more pressure on you, but when we were announcing that you were coming out, Mr. Brundage, I mean, he started breathing very deeply. And as you came out, he had his hands up. Like, I mean, he is nervous about these results to find out whether they are compatible or not.
Germaine has known the entire relationship that I planned on going back to school, but due to finances, I had to put my education on hold, and it's become a huge issue in our relationship.
You all have got to come together on some of these issues. Do you feel you all are at that point?
I believe we are. We've been together for 2 years, and besides, our individual stories, our story together has become very significant. So therefore, I feel like he can make the sacrifice and give me what I want. I'm not asking for a lavish wedding. I'm just asking for something simple at a courthouse for now, a ring, just to have the honor of having his last name and to bear his children. But he doesn't feel that way, and I'm here to understand why.
Can I hit back on that topic real quick?
Go. Not
Okay,
getting
so-
married?
Yeah, so
Okay.
so I told her, like, I'm not ready for marriage yet because I don't know if we compatible or not. Okay, so I have a story. So one of my family members told me that he met this person and they hit it off real great. They got married in like 6 months. But he didn't know that she was crazy, right? So
That's not me, Your Honor.
he didn't know that she was crazy. So they had got to a little argument. She went in the kitchen, grabbed the iron skillet pan and hit him in the head with it. I don't want to get hit in the head with no iron skillet pan. I don't.
Well, but you didn't wait. You all been together 2 years, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just
Let
want
me
to make
say
sure.
this.
I just
It's
want to
6
make
months.
sure.
Chances are,
I just want to make sure that we are compatible.
Yet.
So.
She's not gonna do it.
Thank you.
Yes.
it comes down to compatibility. You're just trying to figure out, is this person the right person? I think she is, but I'm not sure, and you need some help with that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get hit with that iron skillet pan.
Look,
All right.
I'm here for it. Well, that's why we have Dr. Stacy J. Johnson, who is a compatibility expert and relationship coach. Patrick, would you have Dr. Johnson come in? Dr. Johnson,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm amazing today.
Thank
Judge.
you.
How are you all?
We are
doing
good.
Good.
Now, Dr. Johnson, I don't want to put any more pressure on you, but when we were announcing that you were coming out, Mr. Brundage, I mean, he started breathing very deeply. And as you came out, he had his hands up. Like, I mean, he is nervous about these results to find out whether they are compatible or not. And again, not to put any added pressure.
I know, right? No added pressure, thank you. But I want to first, before we get into the numbers, talk about a couple of bullet points that I want to go over with the couple, okay?
Absolutely.
All right. So Differing views on health can create tension, emphasizing the importance of aligned values in a healthy romantic relationship. What I see with both the plaintiff and the defendant is that, of course, there's been some extreme challenges with health, but it seems like the defendant is attaching this purse, you know, I want to buy this purse because life is short, right? So I want to do that. But with that, in a romantic relationship, although your health is your health individually, when you are together, it's a shared concern. So I think that there needs some adjustment there, all right? Number two, past trauma can shape reactions, but a healthy relationship requires space for both partners' emotions to be acknowledged and valued. Number three, for a strong foundation, both partners must be aligned on timing and readiness for marriage. Back to finances, they both love each other, I can tell that, but it seems like with regard to finances, there are some challenges with him not really understanding that, hey, we've been through some things. I want us to live for today. Now let's look at the numbers, which I think y'all would be happy about.
Oh.
Yes, look at that. You can let your hands rest on your chest now, all right? Germaine, the plaintiff, is 87% compatible with the defendant, Soya, 81% compatible. So you all are absolutely...
I told you.
Look at him.
And you know, Ms. Key, the fact that he was nervous about the results means he wants to marry you. And Mr. Brundage, because you want to marry her, I think you're ready.
Okay.
One of the things we talked about was your sacrifice in not going to school. And that's something that's important to you. And I think it's important to you. You want her to be able to fulfill her dreams.
I want her to do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Well, in that vein, we have a message from Southern Crescent Technical College. They are committed to empowering students like you, Soya, to achieve their academic and career aspirations. Our surgical technology program provides the hands-on training needed to excel in the healthcare field. We are grateful that the judges have provided a platform for you to share your goals. The school and a mentor will be here to guide you through the admissions and financial aid processes. And the director of admissions is expecting you to call her. They are expecting you to be a student soon. So, you all are gonna be okay.
Thank you.
You know, Mr. Brundage, I hate to put you on the spot, but that's my job. Do you think that you are ready to marry Ms. Key?
I believe I am. Yeah.
All right.
I got faith in God, so I believe I am.
Okay.
That is great to hear. When you all figure that out, please let us know. And you've got the foundation here. You both love each other. You both care about each other. You both understand the need for sacrifice. You both are willing to sacrifice. You've been through a lot, so you know how to handle hard times. That is a recipe for a great marriage. So go forth and be happy. That is the determination of this court, and court is adjourned.